Welcome to another episode of the Dragon Age Inquisition series. And today we'll probably be exploring where we're at. I think we picked this up. Yep. And we got this. Yep. So let's... Ooh, is this something we can read? No. Let's see what's out here. It's a lot of people. Ooh, wait, I need to make sure to adjust the sounds. Alright, so... got those changed. I've also changed the subtitles that are up across the top. If they're still too small, let me know. They can go up one more size, but I think they might be good. We'll see. Hello, can I help you?
That's her. That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb her.
Okay.
Why did Lady Cassandra have...
We are now Herald of Andraste. What are you guys doing over here? Oh, there's more over there.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
Excuse your sass, missy. Ooh. No.
Still a lot of rifts left all over. Little cracks in the sky.
She can seal those, though. The Herald of Andraste.
Someone had better. You won't seal those rifts with the chant of light.
Can't pray it away.
The Herald of Andraste.
I like them blocking that area with
Blessings
people.
upon you, Herald of Andraste.
Yeah, and we've really gathered quite the title since we were asleep. Also, like, have they all just been waiting? Or did that elf run out and be like, positions? Everyone, like, just like had to really move to get there.
Wants nothing to do with us. That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Let's see what's in here for our quest. It gets so dark in here when you first walk in. We'll look at that stuff in a second.
Gone completely mad. She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Eavesdropping for the win.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
God, their eyes are so pretty. Alright, I did what I could. I'm still a suspect, and you want my help again. I did what I could.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
So that dude that's with us right now, he wants to do what's right, but he does it so poorly for so long. Like, I don't know. And to think that he must be so confused right now, because it's so clearly my character who's the problem here. But all of a sudden everyone's thinking he's the problem and that maybe he's the one that caused all of this. And he's just like, what are you talking about? Like, it's so clearly the other person. Alright, so here we have some of our emotional responses. I am not a chosen one. You want... What more do you want? Are you serious? You believe I'm innocent, and are you sure? Are you sure?
You really think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor? A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
I love Cassandra's instant regret.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Let's investigate. What is the Inquisition of old?
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
And what about the Chantry?
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
So you want a holy war?
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you.
Literally.
As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
I can't imagine refusing. Like, I may have the only thing that closes these rifts, but nah. Have fun, rest of the world. I want to help. This is rather strange, or I'll agree for now. Let's help.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
This game has the longest loads ever. That's ridiculous. Got Cullen, Cassandra, Liliana, Josephine. I love all of you. She's in control of the more shady stuff of what Cassandra does. It's kind of like, maybe does the stuff that Chantry doesn't want to admit it has to do. It's all so pretty. I love how they do emotions in this game. Like, you could really tell. He just went through so many. I wonder where all these soldiers come from. Like, were they here before? Or are they all new recruits? I love the idea of someone up in this window at the corner, like, holding a string and this, like, drop the banner and it'll be the most dramatic. Ready, go! Alright, so we're back in control again. Let's remember our buttons. There we go. So we have 2 quests currently. Anything under the Inquisitor's path is the main quest. This is going to be a side quest, but that one leads into more cutscenes. And I think maybe we should play the game for a little bit before doing another cutscene. So let's go ahead and change that to our new quest. I also have a new weapon and a whole lot of new armors that I received in that box in the room we were in. All of them coming from DLCs that I have purchased, so I don't think most of these are there by default. Those armors can also go on pretty much any of the companions, except for one of them, which is specifically for the Inquisitor, but I don't want to do that until we're done with cutscenes, because they look pretty ridiculous. Some of them those people would never wear, so.
Cedric said the blankets weren't worth selling. He's giving them to the Inquisition for free.
How kind of him.
That, and he said people who freeze to death don't spend much coin.
Well, he's not wrong.
Oh,
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Let's investigate. So what is your job?
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How did you end up here?
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier, best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
I'm glad you believe in him. No wonder you're unpopular and he's a traitor. Well, I don't actually... I kind of know the story at one point, but I don't now, so I'm just gonna be nice to the quartermaster because she gives us stuff and helps our people. So whether or not I agree, I'm just gonna say it for her.
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, quartermaster.
Thank you. A lot of people seem to think they know what happened at Ostagar, but I was there. Ten Loghain never betrayed his king. If he'd brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would have just killed everyone. He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
I actually really like how I responded to that. It wasn't specifically about the person, just that you were loyal, and that's nice. Tell me about these.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harrick can get our troops better weapons.
And how do I fill these special
If
orders?
I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Sounds good.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Thank you. So I think maybe we turn it in there or here. So let's take a look. So we want to make some weapons for our soldiers, so we need to get a logging site and some iron.
If you
We
find
could do that.
anything we need, let me know.
Okay. Ooh, loot. Ooh, look at that chest. Oh, and a schematic, so we can build something off of that. Now that people have all scattered, it's a little more pleasant walking around this area. Feeling really watched otherwise.
Well, let me know if you find one.
I love that in most games they start out...
Fix the door just like
Master Harry said I should go back right away.
I love listening to those. But,
Let me know if you find one.
I feel like in most games they start the conversation what you hear, but this one it sounds like you're actually just walking in the middle of something.
Can I get you anything?
What can I find here in Haven?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith.
Whatever he can make you, Thren the Quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
She's really cute. The merchant is kind of shady.
Goodbye.
He's not shady, but he's definitely a merchant trying to make money.
Have you heard about the refugees out in the hinterlands, near Redcliffe?
Hard going. The mages and the Templars put a lot of people out of their homes.
At least Mother Giselle is there to help.
I'd think food and clothing would help more than prayers.
You're not wrong.
How do you think they'll close that huge hole in the sky?
Ally with the Templars, I'd imagine? I've seen them weaken magic.
What about the rebel mages?
Rebel mages probably made that damn breach.
I don't know that. Simmer down on the accusations. Alright, let's see what's in this house. Hello, Solus. We'll talk to you in a minute. Alright, let's head in. Oh, what is that highlighting? Loot. I'll get that in a second. Let's see, anything in here of note? This is a well-worn quarterly missive for Suspect Virtue. This looks like a shop of someone short. Yes, the apothecary. Apothecary. Find recipes through exploring or by visiting merchants. Visit an apothecary with herbs that you gather in the wilderness to upgrade your potions. Use the equip station to assign different potions to each of your party members and to replenish potions that you are carrying. Use the upgrade station to unlock permanent upgrades for your potions. Gotcha. Whoa, simmer down there, fire. You're looking a little aggressive. It's probably the wind.
Thank you for hurrying with the potions. We have so many injured.
We'll get them back on their feet, sister. Don't you worry.
Talk to you a second, Aiden. So, what do we got here? Ah, this is about us. Pulse normal, breathing normal, still unresponsive, careful, drop feed of prep, elf root, extract to hasten her recovery. A lot of thrashing, muttering about too many eyes, something about the gray. Encouraging? Yeah, no joke. Whoa, what is that head? Must be just like measurements and stuff about skulls? Got a lot of fish. What's in here? Can I have your stuff? I'll just take this necklace and sell it, thank you. Hello, Adam.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
We've met?
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Thank you. I've had better days. We're not done yet. Let's be gracious.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the world.
Tall order.
I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
You're a bit cranky. Yeah, he's kind of healing an entire town. I think things are going to be a little tense. How are things?
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Do you need any help?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajan's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
I will find them for you. How do I order potions?
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
Thanks, buddy. So we can equip potions here. You can equip or replenish potions for each of the party members. Healing potions at the top of the radial menu are replenished for free automatically, and all other potions require herbs for replenishing. Alright, so we can do like a regen. There's going to be stuff to help with your mana and stamina. Use the left stick to select the potion you want the current party member to have assigned in the slot. Proceed to confirm. The type and number of herbs needed to replenish this potion appear on the left. Okay. So it'll say like, okay, we can make one of that potion. And then we can switch between characters, like so. So you can see up in the corner that we're switching. But we don't have many potions to assign. And here we can spend things to upgrade, you know, these guys. So we'd need 29 elf root and some dawn lotus. Where the heck did we get dawn lotus? Anyway. Is that all that's here? Yeah. Hello, Solis. Oh wait, I wanted to loot this. Hello, Solis.
The chosen of Andraste. A blessed hero sent to save us all.
I hope to be one. Oh, a hero. Sounds dashing, or I'm not a hero.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to seal this breach.
Pragmatic, but ultimately irrelevant. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
You study ancient ruins. A good one, a smart and happy hero, or unstoppable.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You can sleep there.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
That's impressive, that's valuable, or that's dangerous. Valuable?
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. But more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything.
That would be very bizarre.
I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating. But you understand my caution.
They, pretty much don't like each other at this point. And he's talking about what's on the other side of those rifts and stuff that we see. That's where he's exploring in his sleep. You can trust me. So, you can romance, and until I have someone chosen, I hope you know I'm flirting with everybody. But the other options would be Cassandra will protect you, we have bigger problems. Your fears don't matter. It's his life, they do matter. You can trust me.
You came here to help, Solus. I won't let them use that against you.
How would you stop them?
However I had to.
Thank you. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Thanks, Solis. What's in this house? A lot of paintings, by the way. Nope, in here. This painting. It makes me feel so judged every time I'm in its presence. Alright, let's see if there's anything of note in here. Nope, just somebody's house that I barged into. I wonder if people are like, what is the Herald doing? I don't know, just let her do it. She's been unconscious for days. She's maybe lost. Just leave her alone. Oh, I like that the fireplace comes all the way out. Get some elf fruit, because I think we need that for something. Ooh, more elf fruit. Now I have Empress of Fire stuck in my head. I didn't even know I knew any of the lyrics, but apparently I do, and they are now in my head. Okay, we've checked those out. We've checked up there. We've checked the inn.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now for the Herald of Andraste, telling what she did?
It's far too soon to consider anything like that.
I was talking with a friend who said there used to be a verse about an elf in the Chant of Light.
No, that's not true. I'm sorry, but that doesn't mean the Maker loves you any less.
A little aggressive. I actually think... Oh, no. I thought maybe I knew what they were talking about, but I don't know that I do. Barrack! Blood Lotus. That sounds pleasant. Varric?
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I love Varric, he's so good. Too many people died up there. I'm fine. This is bullshit. I can barely keep up, and I'm just glad to be alive. I can barely keep up.
I have no idea what's happening anymore.
That makes two of us. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
I was fortunate. I can't believe it either. We need to close the breach. And why did you stay?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
I was fortunate, or it hasn't sunk in yet.
I'm still not sure I believe any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Thanks, Lois. Talk about morale boosting. Ooh. Alright, so this looks like a little hospital area. Ooh. Oh, this is for us. Day 3. Less thrashing, some response to stimulus. Vitals seem solid. 2 attempts so far by locals to break into the chantry to kill my patient. We've been attempted assassinations? Oh my god. All the work to save her life, and will they just execute her? Will inform Lady Cassandra I expect her to wake before the morn. Oh my god. Please don't kill me in my sleep. Can you wait till I'm all awake and can defend myself? Can we go up here? This useful? Oh, I think I know when it is useful. Right, okay. Who else? Ooh, hello. Is anyone else a compulsive jumper in games? Sigil. You found the sigil. Sigils could be attached to armor and give them special bonuses along with unique hindrances. Hindrance? How do you say that? But do you like jump over everything? That's why when I played Skyrim I liked playing Khajiit, because I was like, well, at least it makes sense that a cat's gonna get on everything and jump around. Because if I don't have to go around something and I can go over something, it'll happen.
Why we need to build siege equipment? We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
So, you can sell all of your valuables here, but it just says sell all, and that causes me great anxiety. I'm like, am I selling all of my stuff? But no, I don't think so. I think it was just what was in this category, so that's good. A little nervous I sold everything on accident.
Ah, you're awake and out of Lady Cassandra's clutches. And I slipped that, young elven lass good coin to tell me when you came back to us. No matter. Segret, honored to meet you. Thank you for all you've done, and hopefully will still do.
You better be nice to that little tiny elf. Such as?
What do you think I'll be doing, exactly?
Word's already spreading that if anyone can close that blighted thing in the sky, it's you. Anything you need is yours. For a reasonable price, of course. Supplies are a little tight, given the circumstances.
Why have you stayed? How is the mood here?
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition is called. Yet. I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
I would say, why have you stayed? But it's very lucrative to be selling weapons and supplies in wartime, so... goodbye. I already
Until
bought
later.
stuff. Well, I don't know if that'll trigger a quest. I'll see real quick. Nope, he just tells me to do the thing I've already done. Thanks, buddy. So we can't actually go out of town yet. We will do that after in the next episode. But I kind of wanted a break from, not playing, I guess, from the cutscenes. They're beautiful, but there is a lot here at the beginning. Wouldn't bother me playing on my own, but I'm gonna head up into the chantry. There's actually more than just that room that we barged into after eavesdropping into. Is anyone in this tent?
Sacred Ask told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
I like there's these big doors and then like the little doors for normal people to use, but I don't use the normal doors. Oh, poop.
Does it trouble you?
I am going to probably leave this episode here. I forgot that going into the chantry just starts a cutscene, so we'll go ahead and start off here in the next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, hope you have a wonderful day.